Assalamu alaikum, dear students of class 9th. Dear students, today we will discuss about the temperature as an abiotic component of our environment. So, dear students, as we know, the temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of a body, and this temperature generally depends upon the sunlight. The bright sunlight during the moon produces very much heat as compared to sunlight in the morning. So we can see the temperature is influenced by the sunlight, and the living organisms, whether plants or animals, they have an direct or indirect effect with the temperature, because the different vital activities of the living organisms such as behavior, metabolism, reproduction, embryonic development and death, they are directly or indirectly related with the temperature. So dear students, on the basis of the temperature, we will discuss two types of animals. One are called as ectotherms, and ectotherms are those animals which do not generate body heat. All animals except birds and fishes are ectotherms. Ectotherms such as fishes and amphibians, their body temperature fluctuates more or less with their environment. So they can change the temperature with respect to their environment. Such as lizards, fishes, these are called as ectotherms. So ectotherms are those animals which do not generate their own body temperature. They change the temperature with respect to their environment, and it includes fishes and amphibians. So the temperature has effect on the abiotic component or the biotic component of our environment. Similarly, we have endotherms. And endotherms are those animals which generate their own body heat. That means they are able to regulate the body temperature and keep it relatively constant. So it means here the heat is produced within the body. So body is able to produce the heat, and such type of animals are called as endothermal, and endothermal animals involve the mammals and birds. So there is another term related to the temperature, that is estivation and hibernation. So dear students, as we know that some of the animals mostly that live in desert mammals, and they avoid high day temperature by being nocturnal. They live within their nests during the daytime because they have very hot temperature in the deserts. So these animals, they become dormant during hottest months. This is called estivation. So our estivation is also we call it the summer sleep. Similarly, in the cold time, some of the animals like polar bear, during the cold times, what do they live within their habitats. They do not go out in search of food, etc., with which their body metabolic rates reduces, their body temperature becomes low, and their heartbeat is also reduced. Such type of this process called as hibernation, or hibernation is also called as the summer sleep. So estivation is the summer sleep and hibernation is the winter sleep. Estivation is mostly caused by the animals that live in deserts, and hibernation is caused by those animals which live in colder regions. Similarly, we have three types of plants we have to define here: mycotherm plants, mesotherms, and megatherms. So megatherms are those plants which occur in warm habitat like desert vegetation. Those plants which are found in the warm habitats like deserts, they are called megatherms. And similarly, there are microtherms. Microtherms are those plants which live in colder habitats such as chestnut, pines, plants of high altitudes. Similarly, mesotherms are the plants having the habitat which is neither very hot nor very cold, for example aquatic plants. So we can say whether the animals are ectothermal, endothermal, whether there is a process of starvation, there is a process of hibernation, whether the plants are megathermal, whether the plants are microtherms or mesotherms, the temperature has an important role. So, dear students, this was all about the temperature as one of the abiotic component of our environment. So, dear students, in order to sum up the whole lesson, you may able to define, you may able to understand these different terms. One is the ectotherms, those animals which do not generate their own body heat. Endothermal, those animals which generate their own body heat, like mammals and birds. Estivation is the summer sleep, mostly by those animals living in hot areas. Hibernation is the winter sleep, like polar bear. By this hibernation is found in those animals which live in colder areas. Similarly, here are mycothermals, megathermals, and mesothermals. Megathermals are plants which live in warm climate, like desert plants. Microthermals are plants which live in colder habitats, like chestnut, peanuts, and pines, etc. And mesothermals are plants having the habitat which is neither very cold nor very hot, like aquatic plants. The students stay connected, stay at home. Allah bless you all.